morning. Welcome to Alexa's Kitchen. I'm up very early this morning because I am invited to a birthday breakfast and I'm taking caramel bonbons. So the bonbons actually don't take much time to prepare, but they do need quite a while to cool off. So let's go to the stove and get started. So for the bonbons, we will need sugar, water, cream, butter, and vanilla. And I have my stove set on high because I want to bring our water and sugar mixture to a boil before we add all our other ingredients. Now, the bonbons, you really don't want to stir them much because that causes caramelization on the side of your pan, but I do want to incorporate everything so it's all nicely mixed together, and I'm going to put a lid on here to let it boil now. See how the bubbles are coming up? So you really want to make sure you have this at a nice boiling temperature before you add all the other ingredients. So it's been a few minutes now and you can see how beautiful our sugar is starting to caramelize. You want this on the stove for about 10 to 12 minutes depending on how dark you want your sugar to be. Now we're going to take a baking pan and I'm going to butter that, and then I'm going to add some parchment paper just to make sure the parchment paper sticks to the pan. I do the buttering thing. And when our caramel is done, we're going to pour the caramel into that baking pan to let it cool off. So you can see how the sugar is taking on this beautiful gold brown color. And I'm just incorporating it carefully a little bit because, as I said before, you don't want to stir this a lot. You can see how hot this is. So if you're doing this for the first time, you might want to set a bowl of ice water next to your stove just to make sure in case you get a splatter on your hand or so, you have some first aid right next to you. So I'm going to add the rest of our ingredients now. And you see the beautiful color now that our sugar has taken on. It smells really good too. One last stirring, and I think I am ready to pour this now into my baking dish. You see how bubbly and hot this is. So this is going to go in our baking dish. It looks beautiful. Turned out gorgeous. And I'm going to leave this out on my countertop for about 2 hours and give it time to settle. And here's a little cleaning tip for you because the sugar is very sticky. So what you want to do is you want to keep your stove on, add some water, and then the sugar will come away from the from your pot and your spoon. So our caramel has rested, and I'm going to take it out of the, remove it from the parchment paper. And now I'm going to cut everything up into little bonbon size. You can cut it up smaller or larger. I like it sort of bite size. And it's really, really good. It's quite tough. It's like half of a workout. I'm going to cut everything up here, and then I'm going to put it on a little plate. Put that back in the refrigerator for maybe 20 minutes or so, and I'm going to get dressed, and I'll see you back in a little while. So I'm all ready to go. My bonbons are all ready. I'm just going to put them in a nice little bag and then put a string around them, and then I can wrap them pretty, sort of like a little present. So thank you for joining me today, and I will see you next time on Alexa.